In solving two-step equations, it's the same idea. You want to undo the operations in order to get the variable by itself, but you also are working backwards through order of operations. So usually when I talk about solving any equation, I'm going to go ahead and give you these 4 steps, although you probably won't have to use them all today. Generally, when solving equations, this is what you want to do. First, you want to distribute if needed. Okay, the second step is you want to combine like terms. If needed. The third step is, since you're working backwards, generally you're going to want to take care of any addition or subtraction, because if you're working backwards to PEMDAS, and then take care of any multiplication or division. And I'll show you what this means. Again, it makes more sense if you have an example. So let's say that we look at that first problem on your paper. Number 1, we have negative 97 equals negative 6x minus 7. Okay, so you want to go ahead and work through this. You're going to work through it backwards. So the first thing is, do we need to distribute? Okay, there are any parentheses there. Doesn't look like it, so do we need to combine any like terms? We're still good. Take care of addition or subtraction. So we want to get x by itself, so we're going to get rid of the minus 7. So we're going to go ahead and add 7 to both sides. Negative 97 plus 7, remember they're different signs, you're going to find the difference, and you're going to keep the sign of the bigger number. Okay, now this is actually multiplication, so the opposite of multiplication is we're going to divide both sides by negative 6. Negative 90 divided by negative 6 is going to give us 15. 6 is crossed out, so x is by itself. Let's do a quick check, make sure that this worked out okay. So I want to see, does negative 97, is that really going to equal negative 6 times 15 minus 7? Okay, so let's work through it here together. Negative 6 times 15 is negative 90 minus 7. Now remember, when we subtract, we're really adding the opposite, so negative 90 plus negative 7 is indeed negative 97. Okay, so why don't you try number 2? Let's work through it together, follow along, see how you do. Number 2 here, we have the problem of 2k plus 1 equals negative 35. So what do you think the first step is going to be? You want to get your variable by itself. Okay, how would you get rid of the plus 1? Yep, hopefully you realize we're going to want to subtract 1 from both sides. So we're left with 2k equals negative 35 minus 1. If you need to, change the sign to addition and add the opposite. So negative 35 plus negative 1, like sign, so add it up and keep the sign. Next, you want to get rid of the 2. You have multiplication going on, so hopefully you realize you want to divide both sides by 2. Therefore, k equals negative 18. Let's do a quick check. Make sure that we did our math right. I'm going to plug in negative 18 for k. Plus 1 equals negative 35. Alright, so 2 times negative 18 is negative 36. Plus 1 is negative 35, so it looks like it checks out, and our answer is negative 18. I do want to draw your attention to a couple of kind of, not exceptions, but they are just a little bit different than these 4 steps that I described. So would you look at number 5 with me? Move this down. Alright, so number 5 is a tad different. We have 5 equals v plus 8 divided by 5. Now, in this instance, if we were working forwards, if we knew what v was, we would add 8, then divide by 5. So we need to work backwards. So we are actually going to first get rid of this division part. So dividing by 5, I'm going to multiply both sides by 5. 5 times 5 is 25. The right hand side, the 5's get crossed out. And now it's an easy problem to solve because you just want to get v by itself. So you're going to want to minus 8 from both sides. 25 minus 8 is going to be 17. And then I'm going to do a quick check. Make sure my work is correct. I'm going to say 5. Does that actually equal? I'm going to plug in 17 for v. Plus 8 divided by 5. So you can, let's see if it works here. 17 plus 8 is 25. 25 divided by 5 is indeed 5. So I know that my answer is correct. Problems similar to number 5 are also going to be number 6. 15 and 16, so just be careful. Last situation I'm going to look at is, let's go down to number 7. Oops. Erase this. There we go. Go down to number 7 with me. Alright, number 7 we have 10 parentheses and plus 10 equals 20. Okay, so generally we can follow those 4 steps. So the first thing is, do we need to distribute? Yes, we do. So 10 times n is going to be 10n. 10 times 10 is going to be plus 100 equals 20. Do I need to combine any like terms? Nope, I look good. Next I want to get rid of addition or subtraction. So get rid of the plus 100. Get rid of minus 100 from both sides. I'm left with 10n on the left. 20 minus 100 is negative 80. Divide by 10 on both sides. So therefore n equals negative 8. Let's do a quick check. Make sure we did our math correctly. We plug in negative 8 for n. And negative 8 plus 10 is going to be 2. 2 times 10 is indeed 20. So our answer is correct. Alright, hopefully this will help you out. Let me know if you have any questions.